Good morning children. Welcome to today's English class. Today we are going to learn Block 9, Writing a Scene. In that, S-1, Stories versus Play. Now at the end of the video, you will be able to differentiate between how scene descriptions and dialogues are written in stories and plays. So here at the end of the video, we'll come to know how the scene descriptions and the dialogues, how they are written in stories and plays. Now let us know with the keywords. Script. Script means it is a form of writing where you will have dialogues as well as action. So it will have dialogues and the action. Now the next one is quotation marks. You can see there children how the quotation marks are there. So quotation marks will be given where the actual words of the speaker are said. Okay, for example, Ram said, comma, start quotation marks, I am very happy, full stop, close the quotation marks. So here what did Ram say? I am happy. So I am happy are written in the quotation marks because those words are the actual words of the speaker. Who is the speaker? Ram. The next word is version. Version means here we are going to deal with stories as well as plays. Isn't it children? So what is the version of stories and plays? Means here we will come to know what is the similarities and the differences in stories as well as play. That we will come to know. Now we are going to learn how scene description and dialogues are written in stories and plays. So when a story is given to you children, what do you need to change it? So how do you change a story into a play? So this is the story of a magic spell. So the story is given. Now you need to change this story into a play. So when you are changing story into a play, what are the things which you keep in mind? How do you change it? Yes, you are very good. So in the play, you write the character's name first and then his dialogue comes. And also in the play, when you are writing, you will see the setting of the play, and that setting of the play you will write at the beginning. Okay, so certain things you keep in your mind when you change from story to a play. So this is a story children. Okay, so here you can see it. So in the story you come across the speaker's words which are kept in quotation marks. See here one quotation mark, one line will see children. All our friends make fun of us. They complained. So here who are they? Amu and Anup who were twins. So what did they say children? All our friends make fun of us. So these words are the actual words of the speaker. So in a story they are kept in inverted commas. So seeing this inverted commas, you will come to know that who is the person or who is the character who has spoken these words. Now see the other one. Nonsense, said Pa. This car has been in our family for. So here who is telling? Pa is saying. Said Pa, no, Pa is telling. So Pa is telling nonsense, that is in inverted commas, and the other part, this car has been in our family for. Okay, so these are the speaker's words, Pa's words, which are kept in inverted commas. So this you come across only in the story. You will not come across inverted commas or this quotation marks in a play. Okay. Now we will see this particular stories, how it has been written in a play. Now we'll go to the next slide children. See here. Magic spell, the magic spell, scene 1. So scene 1 in front of the school building. So here where it is taking place, that will be given first. Okay, later on in the characters dialogues, nowhere it will be given. Then next you can see Anup and Amu. So what is their particular dialogue? All our friends make fun of us. All our friends make fun of us. So this is the dialogue said by Anup and Amu. Clear? So here you don't have any quotation marks. So in a play, you will come across the character at the beginning. Okay, beginning of the line. Okay. Now you can see the next one. Anup in a frustrated voice. So in a frustrated voice is the stage direction. So stage direction refers to what is the action which Anup is going to perform. Okay, so in a frustrated or very irritated voice, he has to say forever, we know, let's sell it to the museum. Okay, so in a very frustrated voice, he says this particular dialogue. Then Amu, yes, and buy a cool car. So Amu dialogue is the other one. So here, whosoever the dialogue is there, that character's name will be given at the beginning. So in a play, the name will be there at the beginning. So when it is given at the beginning, it will be very easy for the person who is playing the role. It will be very easy for the child to play that particular role. Okay, children. Now let us see in detail. We'll go to the next slide. How is enacting a story different from play? So enacting a story and enacting a play. So what is the difference between a story and play when you are enacting it, when you are acting that particular story or the play? Now we'll see play. The character's name is at the beginning of the dialogue. Once again, we'll go back to the previous slide, children. See here. Character name is there at the beginning or not? Anup and Amu. Character name is there. After that, their dialogue is there. Clear? So is this clear? In a play, character's name will be at the beginning. Again, we'll go to the next one. Then you know when to speak your dialogue. So when the character name is there, then you will be knowing it when you have to speak your dialogue. It will be very easy. See here, for example, I gave the example also. Amu, yes, and buy a cool car. So Amu is the dialogue of Amu. It is at the beginning of the sentence or beginning of the line. So her dialogue is given. So in a play, first name of the character will be there, 2 dots, then her dialogue will be there. Clear, children? It is in script form, so it is easier to enact. So this part, like Amu, their dialogue, Anup, the dialogue, Pa dialogue, so all that part of writing is in a script form. So that is very easy to enact, very easy to play the drama or play the role. Now coming to story. The sentence in the quotation marks are spoken by the character. So now once again we'll go back to the previous slide, children. Yes, here you can see all our friends make fun of us. It is given in inverted commas, no? Quotation marks, no? They complain. So in a story, you come across the quotation marks, whereas in play you will not have. We'll again go back. Now example also gave here. Yes, and buy a cool car, said Amu. So this is written in a quotation mark, Amu's dialogue. Clear, children? So in a story, you will find quotation marks. You know when to speak your dialogue by looking at the quotation marks. So looking at those quotation marks, you will come to know this is Amu's dialogue. Is this clear, children? Now let us know the similarities of it. Story and play, how they are same. The first one is events. So events are the happenings. In a story as well as in a play, the events, they happen in a sequence order. So there won't be any change in the events. So story, as you are converting story into a play, events will be same only. There won't be any change. And characters. Story, whatever the characters are there, same thing you will have in the play. So story you are going to convert into a play. When you are converting story into a play, children, the characters will not change. Characters will be same. Now coming to the setting. Setting also will be the same. Setting is where did it take place? Okay, at what time? Where did it take place? All that it will be given in the setting of the play. So it will be same. So what will be same in story and play? Events, characters and settings. Now we'll see how the story and play, how they are different. Now see the play. In play, characters tell the story. So in a play, characters, each and every character name will be there at the beginning, isn't it, children? So they tell the story. They will tell the dialogue. They tell the story. Now setting is described at the beginning. In the play, starting only it will be given. So scene 1. So where does scene 1 takes place? That particular setting will be given at the beginning only in play. character's action is described through the stage direction. So Pa said something angrily, no? So how is, see here the example. Pa looks at them angrily. It's lucky charm. So looks at them angrily, that is the stage direction. That is the action of the character. So when Pa is delivering his dialogue, when he is telling the dialogue, children, he has to keep his face in an angry way. Okay, angrily he has to tell the dialogue. Okay, so Pa, he looks at them very angrily. It's lucky charm. So like that he says. So in that way you have to, it will be there in the play. So in play, characters will tell the story. Setting will be at the beginning only, it will be there where it has taken place. And characters action. So whatever the action which they are doing, that will come in the brackets. Okay. Now coming to the story. In the story, children, narrator is the main character. Narrator is the person who is speaking. So he is the main character. And all these things come together in paragraph. What are all these things? That is character's action, setting, okay, their dialogues, everything. So character, setting and the character's action, everything they will come in the form of a paragraph. So story, it will be in a form of a paragraph where the dialogues of the character will be there in the, very good, in the inverted commas. Okay, whereas play, you will not have any sort of inverted commas, children. Is this clear? Now open your workbook to page number 5, children. S1, stories and plays. Write stories, plays or both stories and plays next to each description. So description is given and we need to write whether it is stories, plays or both stories and plays. Now first one, A, have characters. So have characters we have both in stories as well as plays, isn't it, children? In both stories we'll have characters and also in plays. So we need to, what it is given over there? Yes, both stories and plays. Now next one is use quotation marks. So where do we use quotation marks? Yes, we use quotation marks in stories. So we have to write over there just stories are written in script form. So script form is where the character name is given, then the dialogue of the character. So that is called as a script form, isn't it? So where the action as well as the dialogue will be given. So script form will be only in plays. Use paragraphs. So in stories we use paragraphs. In different paragraphs you come across the, or you read the stories. That use paragraphs is stories. Each line starts with a character's name. So only in plays only, no, first character name will be there, then whatever his dialogue is there, that comes. So we need to write over there plays. Tell about events. So events, whatever the things which are happening, so both will have in stories as well as plays events. Tell what characters say. So what characters say we'll have both in stories and plays. Now see again, children, have characters we have both stories and plays. Use quotation marks, stories. Are written in script form, plays. Use paragraphs, stories. Each line starts with a character name, plays. Tell about events, that is both stories and plays. Tell what characters say, both stories and events. Now we'll move on to the next slide. Now the second bit, children. Underline the words that are spoken by characters in each sentence. First one, Amu sighed. This is no fun, she said. So now here you need to underline the dialogue of Amu. So what is her dialogue? What are written in inverted commas or quotation marks? Yes, this is no fun. So that you need to underline. So Amu is speaking those sentences, that particular sentence. That is, this is no fun. So that you need to underline, children. Second one, Anup. I don't want to go to school in that old car. So what is Anup's dialogue? I don't want to go to school in that old car. So that you underline. That is Anup's dialogue. Let's go to the cricket match, said father. It will be a good time. So what is father's dialogue? So what are they given in inverted commas? What are there in quotation marks? let's go to the cricket match. That you have to underline. And it will be a good time. That also is there in quotation marks, no children. So that also. So both you have to underline. That is, let's go to the cricket match. Underline that. It will be a good time. Both are in inverted commas or quotation marks. So these two sentences are said by father. That is his dialogue. Hari did not know what to do. What should I do? Asked Hari. So, what should I do? That is said by Hari. So, that you need to underline because they are in quotation marks. Mother, sadly. I am so sad. What will I do now? So, what is her dialogue, mother's dialogue? I am so sad. What will I do now? So, this you have to underline. Next one. Sally. Who wants ice cream? Holds out an ice cream cone. So she is holding her ice cream cone and then she says, who wants ice cream? Okay, so that is her dialogue. She is asking a question. So who wants ice cream? That you have to underline. And whatever is there in the inverted brackets, children, that is the stage direction. She is holding an ice cream cone and then she is asking, who wants ice cream? Clear? Mother and father both said, oh no. They were surprised. So here what did they say? Oh no. That you need to underline. Okay, children. Now coming to the third bit. Rewrite C, D and G from above in a script form as if they appeared in a play. So now C. So what is C here? Let's go to the cricket match. Said father, it will be a good time. So this sentence, this particular line, you will come across in stories. Because in stories, quotation marks will be there, no children. So now you need to write this in a script form. That is how it will be in play. So who is speaking here, this one? Yes, it is father who is speaking. So first you have to write father, put 2 dots, that is called as colon. Then you have to write, you should not put any quotation marks, children. So you need to write, let's go to the cricket match, full stop, it will be a good time. Is this clear, children? So you just need to remove that quotation marks and who is speaking? Father is speaking. So father you have to write, put 2 dots, that is colon. Then let's go to the cricket match, full stop, it will be a good time. Is this clear, children? Okay, so when you are writing the dialogues in a play, then you have to write only, you should remove that quotation marks. You have to put 2 dots and write the dialogue. Now next one, D. D also you have to write in the form of a play. Hari did not know what to do. What should I do? Asked Hari. So here you can write Hari and you can put 2 dots. What should I do? So that you have to write without writing the quotation marks. Okay, children. Next one, G1. Mother and father both said, oh no. They were surprised. So who were surprised? Mother and father. So who are speaking? Mother and father. So mother and father, put 2 dots, or in brackets you need to write surprised. Then you have to put 2 dots. Oh no. Is this clear, children? Have you all understood? Thank you.